Konu, it's just a little past lunchtime, and I think it's a perfect time to have an afternoon snack, maybe a traditional snack, maybe with a modern twist. I won't give out any more hints. What are you going to share with us today?
So I think you did give a lot of hints already. So I did bring a topic related to Korean food. And as you mentioned, even though we just had lunch, it's always fun to talk about the world of food. It goes on and on. Now let me ask you guys first. Are you guys big fans of rice cakes?
Rice cake. Oh, Tteok, yes. I love sweet rice cake, but I also like tteokbokki.
Yeah.
Yes, me too. I'm also a big fan.
Glad to hear that, because it's not just us who are enjoying this rice cakes, but many people all over the world are also enjoying them. So before I dive deeper, let's take a closer look at how rice cakes are being embraced globally. Chewy, bouncy Korean rice cakes are gaining global popularity. And it's not just on their own, but also in dishes made with them, including tteokbokki, or spicy stir-fried rice cakes, along with the growing presence of Korean content. Tteokbokki was even added to the Oxford English Dictionary last year. As interest in rice cake grows, foreigners are finding ways to make their own. One way for visitors to Korea is by taking one-day cooking classes.
I've seen many Tteok-related videos with always this kind of platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and I always wanted to try them. They're becoming a boom right now because everybody wants to know more. And
these classes are getting even more popular than before, to the point where they fill up within a day of opening.
Foreign visitors, they're really hugely fan of Korean staple food of rice cake. So we decided to hold this class regularly. I think Korean food has always been a big trend, and I think also in the rice cake, they added more of the global potentials here.
Back at their homes, people are getting more creative, inventing their own recipes instead of just following the originals. One example is the viral Tteok cereal that even made its way back to Korea. So this is the Tteok cereal that started going viral on social media outside Korea. All you need to do is pour milk to these rice cakes. Now I'm going to try it myself to see why this has gained such popularity. Who made this? It's so good. Along with this trend, rice cake exports have grown rapidly. According to South Korea's food ministry, exports exceeded $91 million in 2024, around triple the figure from 5 years ago. An expert expects continued growth, citing specific factors.
Rice cakes are tailored to local tastes, easy preparation, and a shelf life of over a year have boosted exports. The global market will continue to trend toward convenience and health-conscious foods as they are now.
He also said establishing local distribution networks globally will be key to maintaining the momentum.
Konu, I think you could, as a second job, you could become a mukbang YouTuber.
I always dream of it.
Well, so how was the Tteok actually, the cereal? Because I actually haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, it did look actually quite good, the way you actually were like, it was nice.
So just as you guys all mentioned, ever since I was a little kid, I've been a big fan of the Tteok itself. So eating it as a cereal was also really good, as you saw through all my facial expressions and everything during my report. But at the same time, I also thought it might not be the best idea to eat all at once because it might, just spike your blood sugar levels.
And you also shouldn't underestimate the calories, because sometimes tteok can actually be the main ingredient of a whole dish, such as for tteokguk or rice cake soup or tteokbokki, of course.
Yes, I imagine there's a lot of calories just in that one bowl of cereal. Now, I've heard that the invention of recipes like the cereal you just mentioned is part of a growing trend in the food industry these days. Can you tell us some more about it?
Of course. So the phenomenon is behind these cases is based on what's called modisumer, a blend of modify and consumer, meaning that today's consumers are consuming such products in their own unique ways. In the case of the Tteok cereal, that's not traditionally how Koreans would enjoy the cereal. I mean the rice cakes.
The rice cake, right.
But what's even cooler is that as the recipe went viral on social media, certain Korean snack companies started creating these rice cakes specifically for those cereals, and with plans to export them later on this year. Another case of the modest humor trend that you guys might be familiar would be 짝바구리, also known as ramdon from the global hit movie Parasite.
Right, that one I guess all of us have tried before. But before you go, Konu, any last rice cake recommendations you can give to our viewers? Do you have your own modest humor recipes?
Yes, I have plenty of them.
Whoa.
But just to give you some ideas today, I want to share how I enjoy Tteok, the white round stick-shaped rice cake that are also used to make tteokbokki. They are good on their own, but I would recommend you to, grill them in a frying pan and then rolling them until they get brown and crispy and everything. Then you dip them in honey, and that's just game set. Another great way to enjoy them is by wrapping them in kim dried seaweed, which gives it an extra kick. Also, adding sliced Tteok to Korean soups is another way I enjoy them, so I recommend you try adding them to your ramen. I'll bet you'll love it.
Oh, that's going to be my breakfast menu for tomorrow, Konu.
I'm hungry.
Well, thank you very much for that interesting topic today, Konu.
Thank you, Connie.
Of course. See you.